MP. Let's go.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
And tonight marks the start of the NBA Cup for MP. I know a major goal for him is winning this competition, making a statement to the rest of the NBA.
Well, when you look at the Cup, you almost have to win this first game to advance out of the group stage. So MP has made it a point to get his teammates ready, imploring them to treat this like a playoff game. I'm excited to see how they come out.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Bassey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Dick. Tries again. Bassey, no good. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. A nice shot by McCain.
Always feels good getting that first ring in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now, here's Quickly, coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia. Right side Barrett. Here's Bassett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Here's Grimes. Here's McCain. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
There's the triple. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Barrett.
Yeah, this is a shot Scotty Barnes continues to work on, connecting from deep right there.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Now, Quickly, after the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Some solid defense from Maxey.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
With the floater, it's rebounded by Dick. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on the basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
And a chance now to see where teams stand in the early stages of the NBA Cup.
And a lot can still change before we get to the knockout round. But one thing we know at this point, this competition has really added some excitement to the regular season since it started.
Now, here's Maxey. There's a good screen. The 76ers with another miss.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Dick. Takes a three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Rainman. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
Rain Man with the bucket. What an incredible first year for MP. Named to the all-rookie first team.
And last season, MP was one of the very best rookies. In this second season, the expectation is that he continues to grow his game.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Showing some strength on that finish. Dick is solid at converting there through contact.
The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Maxey. Maxey pulls it in.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Barrett. Quickly looking it over. 5 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post.
That's a conversion inside by Immanuel Quickley. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Here's Rain Man. Drops in the layup for 2. Rain Man's got 6.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Quickly against Maxey. Here's Dick. And it's Bona with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's McCain. Again, Philadelphia.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Quickly the pass to Bessie. Pass to Dick. Now, here's Quickly. Oh, good on the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Rain Man. Here's Maxey. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Grimes with the bucket.
Well, you see Quentin Grimes navigate to that coveted corner, and he makes it look easy.
Raptors trail by 3. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. Ingram, he's checked in for the Raptors. Pass to Bessie. George against Barrett. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Bona It's good on the putback. And it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Ingram. Pass to Bassey from outside the arc. Rebound by Rainman. Rainman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, last season, what a start to MP's career. Coming out on top of his rookie class.
And the adjustment to the NBA game seemed minor for MP. The speed is very different than the college game, but he put in the work and understood his assignment coming in. Very impressive.
Here's Ingram. 76ers getting the bucket. Dick wide open and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Dick's got 5 points so far.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Shed. Ingram outside. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the 76ers. Rainman's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's a screen. And that one's good. Maxey.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
For 3, Ingram. And he's good on the 3 ball.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Maxey. He's coming off a 25-point game against Toronto. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Maxey.
Wily move by Ingram. Able to come up with the foul and get that shot in the air.
Barnes is checked in for Barrett. Both free throws good for Ingram.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
There's the pick. Maxey, good on the 3-point shot. Maxey's got a couple of threes now in the first with the 76ers.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the first, and it's in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Yabusele, still without a basket.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
I think this is a key aspect moving forward for Scotty Barnes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer. And he's got the game to do just that.
Here's Mobo. 9 points last game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Shed. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. The rebound by Paul George. Maxey on the wing. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No short. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Main man is out there with Oubre. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Yabusele in at the center. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Cranes the three-pointer. Maxey's got 9 points.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Ingram outside. Shoots over Oubre. And it's Ingram missing. Philadelphia leading by 7. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Ingram finds Barnes. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against Toronto, got the job done. He finished with 17 points, and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. Just a fantastic effort for him out on the floor. See if he's got any gas left in the tank for tonight. Guys?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Pass to Rain Man. Oubre kicks to Maxey. Rain Man passes to Oubre. Here's Yabusele. No scoring in this one, and Hardaway gets it to go.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from three-point range this quarter.
And that one's good, Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
Ingram outside. Pass to Walter. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Barnes. It's deflected. Maxey against Ingram. Back to Maxey. Hardaway passes to Rain. A floater. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Down low, here's Barnes. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries. The 76ers leading by 7. Oubre passes to Rain. Maxey looking it over. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Maxey's got 11.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Shed. Nothing on the board. Here's Ingram. That's tipped. Barnes against Oubre. Pass to Yabusele. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last... And so it's Philadelphia. 13 points up at the end of the... period. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
7.
Checking out Toronto, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Toronto Raptors. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
So for Toronto right now, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Bassey in at the 5 spot.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Philadelphia, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. He hits both. From the stripe. Raptors trail by 13. Barnes outside. Back to quickly. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 12 points in the game.
Outstanding handle from Quickly. Boy, just understanding how to break the defense down.
Pass to Rain Man. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shoots a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Here's McCain. Over Barnes. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 4 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again. They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Grimes, and he makes good on the layup. And it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
Barnes, screen on Maxey. Here's Quickly. And it's Bona with the rebound. Bona's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's McCain. It's rebounded by Barrett. Here's Maxey. Steps back and drains the jump shot. 13 points in the game.
Oh, nice shot by Maxey. He is definitely a 3-level guy.
Onside, Barrett. To the paint, here's Barnes. Makes it off the glass. And that's 21 points for Scotty Barnes.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Pass to McCain. Over to the left wing. Here's Rain Man. Off target from 3-point range. Raptors trail.
I'ma bring you home. You roll my day when I'm beating the road. Why you can't leave me alone? That's richer than me.
The Sixers lead by 12. They've got Tyrese Maxey, and it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Rain Man's got 13, and MP was first team all-rookie last year, Grant. What a start to his career.
Yeah, I was on that 1995 all-rookie team, and let me tell you, it's great to be on it. But with that honor comes a bit of pressure. Now, MP, he must continue to improve, and I think he will.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against the Raptors got the job done. He scored 17 points and he didn't need a ton of extra possessions to get to that total. It turned out to be just the night he needed to break out of his funk. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly. Yeah, I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you. Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
Edwards, he's checked in for Grimes. Out to the right wing. Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Barnes. Outside Edwards. Pass to Maxey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. Bassey pulls it in. Bassey's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3 from Quickly. Rebound by the 76ers. Rain Man's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. Knocks down the triple. McCain's got 7 points for the quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Dick. Barnes a screen. Barrett passes to Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Bassey can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Here's Rain Man. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Barrett. To the middle. There's the triple. Barnes, no good.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Fires from deep. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 8 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Maxey. Here's Rain Man. Out left to the wing. Out to the wing. Here's McCain. And the 3-pointer goes. McCain's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk.
Substitution on the court.
.124 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Hardaway on the wing. It's George on the wing. Over Barrett. George with the bucket. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Ingram's got 15 points.
Ingram knocking down the long 2. He's extremely effective from there.
Rain Man, the pass to Hardaway. The 3-ball. Bobo with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Shed. He's checked by Carter. Takes a 3. On target from range.
In full-on catch-up mode. they're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And Oubre gets it to go.
What a response by Oubre. Just coming down and sniping that three.
Outside Ingram. All sorts of time. The shot won't fall.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
But, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's Philadelphia. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. The Sixers lead by 19. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Scotty Barnes, also Brandon Ingram out there, and it's Mobo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Rain Man driving in, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Personal foul. First team.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And this is why Barnes was the #4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Here's Shed. Outside Ingram. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take two free throws now. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
Well, you can
Substitution on the court.
Here's Rain Man. He's guarded by Barnes. Pulls it. Rain Man. That's good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Why would you ever leave Nike? They're the GOAT.
Yo, I was thinking we hit that Korean barbecue spot after the game.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
legit, man.
It's open late, too.
Oh, I know he didn't say that. About you, he about to unleash the dragon on that boy, I'm telling you.
So? I hit him with a professional and a polite, no comment.